Hey, good afternoon. Take two. The first time, some weird jinkiness was going on. But here we are, attempting to uh, grind some gold. It's time for me to go questing, probably in Hillsbred, so that I can acquire gold for a 100 gold giveaway. That's kind of the goal. So, right now, I am Mutilate spec. I do that because it procs Envenom, or at least the Deadly Poisons, a lot faster than my Sunstrike build was, and I find it to do much more bursty damage. Of course, you also have access to Backstab, which is really nice too. But yeah, running the Made a Deadly Brew and Venom combination at the moment. I don't have arguably the meta for rogues at the moment. Whether or not you're using the let's see here, not those. Whether you're using Saber Slash, PvE, Shadow Strike for PvP, or whatever. I'm using Mutilate at the moment because it's really bursty and it kills mobs super fast. So that's what I'm doing. And my plan to farm, which I've gotten really off course, is to fly to a Hillsbred and go do all of those quests. I stopped doing quests there when I was about 13, 14. So I have a whole host of them open. I expect to get 25 gold or so. And that's it. So that's the hope. The hope is to grab enough gold to do a live stream and then create a video of giving gold away. So many guides to how to get roll gold, how to get rich in Warcraft, which is good. You want to be comfortable. You want to be able to have your stuff, as in life. But right now, season of Discovery, there's going to be 4 phases, I think, and this first phase is going to be nothing. So we will get much more gold for completing quests at the 40 bracket, so I'm going to burn through all of these quests that I can do up to 25, and then save a little bit so I can start leveling again once the next rollout does happen, next phase happens. But I really just want to give gold away, man. I want to do the opposite of what most of the community is doing, which is, showing how they can make so much money in a small period of time, how to get rich. I want to do the exact opposite. I want to teach the next generation of gamers what it's like to be charitable. We're missing that. What it's like to enjoy a game again, be a functional human being, an adult, while still playing, having a good time. And don't worry, there'll still be plenty of PvP. I still gank people. It's part of the fun. But I'm not going out of my way to like run down a little newbie over and over again, stuff like that. So I do it fairly, right? When we've all agreed to ganking, and I'm not going to gank little guys that are just trying to level. Most of my ganking is in Warsong Gulch if I can. Rogues are okay right now. Tried taking down a Affliction Warlock. I've never felt so powerless in my life. Even with like cruel barbs running, I still get my ass kicked against undergeared warlocks. The dots are so strong right now. And then of course the life leech is insane too right now. It's no longer what the fuck is the actual skill called? I forgot. I don't play locks. At least I haven't in a long time. But it's you don't have to channel it anymore. It's just a cast with the runes. So it's really crazy that they have 4 dots, at their ready to just stack on you, including one that regens life. And they're a control-based build, so little fear turrets. Affliction is dominating right now. I would also say hunters are probably pretty good. Rogues are interesting. If you're still kind of bursty and stealthy, you're good to go. Um, you cannot tank it out, as the classic kind of SS spam build, which is now replaced with what the hell is it? I forget the names of things all the time, so you're gonna see me look shit up on a daily basis. Saber slash, right? All that stuff I don't do, but backstab is really strong. Backstabs are awesome. I like mutilate for the procs. It does crit really hard too, and it does receive the percentage increase for crits. So that's kind of where I'm at with the rogue right now. I like poison. Um, I'm really interested in toying around with the Envenom features. I think some of the strongest continued burst from rogues is going to come from a combination of slice and dice and the effects of Envenom on single DPS targets, target dummies, whatever you want to do to gauge your DPS. I think those will probably be the strongest overall DPS right now. So I think backstab combined with slice and dice. The rogue, I'm spec'd a little differently right now, but I've seen this online and I agree with it. Where the hell are you? Is it assassination? Yeah, assassination components, ruthlessness. Let's see. I know there's one. There's another one. There you go. And relentless strikes. This combination is going to keep your dots high, and that's going to give you the opportunity to keep this damage really high, keep this up, so that you're spamming poisons all the time with the what are now hard-hitting backstabs. So that's what I think the optimal PvE situation is. I'm going to test it out in is it BRD? I think that's we have access to right now. Probably gonna do that soon. Yeah. So those are my current thoughts on what is interesting for rogues. So I'm home from work early today, and I am enjoying the process of messing around with World of Warcraft and all the things that come with that. The fun parts. Whilst I farm. Let's see. Just got a phone call. Just got a voicemail. Let's see who it's from. Oh no! The veterinarian for Lucy is not in tomorrow morning, so we've got to reschedule little Lucy. Lubu, hey, come here. You want to say hi to everybody? I don't know if you can see Lucy, but hi. Come here, sweetie. Hi, sweetie. Oh, let me pick you up. Yeah, Lucy. This is Kaylee's Pomeranian, the other half of Team CK. Cody and Kaylee. Kaylee with a K, Cody with a C. And this is Lou. It's actually a very, very sweet little Pomeranian. Little mischief maker sometimes, but absolutely adorable. And really chill. Very low maintenance. And super cuddly. She loves affection and cuddling. And so I'm being integrated into her pack. She's being integrated into mine. And we are now pretty good friends. Make sure she's cozy and comfortable. She really doesn't mind staying in weird positions, like the baby position, little cat picture. She's cool with it. My sweetheart. She loves her ears petted and played with. But that's Lucy. Hi, sweetie. All right, I'm gonna put you down so you feel a little bit like this isn't your favorite thing to do right now. So here you go. Oh. Hi, baby. Lucy. Hi, sweetie. Hi, baby. Hey, no, I love you too, hon. She's so happy to see people. Okay. So let's keep going. Let's see what else we can do today. I'm getting close to where I think I need to be. Yes-ish. That way. There we go. And then I'll come down here and I will start wrecking fools for some quest gold. And hopefully we'll figure that out. Let's see. Let's take a minute and figure out what we're doing. Just messing around. I sing a lot. Oh man, I remember the old flight paths. It's very different playing a game where there's, um, you know, extremely long travel distances, and the method of travel isn't often portals. It can be, right? You know, like you get portals, but I mean, I'm usually taking griffins versus being ported around or summoned. So it's still the primary method of travel as far as I'm concerned, and it's very different than a lot of games where there's you can kind of teleport at will to various parts of the map. So Classic still retains that you have to allocate time, and there's some continuity to the world. It doesn't just blink from one area to the next. The game is seamless in that sense, which I've always really appreciated about the game. It was kind of the first one of its kind back in 2004. It was really the okay. Let's see here. Sure, I'll get this. I'll get all these quests so that I can finish them and get the gold. I need the gold. But yeah, it was really the first of its kind, right? So where you had a world that was seamless. There weren't loading screens to go from one zone to the next, with the exception of like instances, right? Dungeons. But you could run, from Dunmore all the way to Stormwind if you really wanted to. You'd have to take the tram or some shit, but you could do those things, and it wasn't full of loading screens. It was a relatively seamless world, and that's one of the beauties of Warcraft, particularly early on, first of its generation to really do that. Where the fuck are these quests? Okay, it's got to be inside. I'm getting tired of walking, so I'm sprinting there. Really? Really? My god. Alright, so is it in here? I would assume it's in here. And maybe below? Yeah. No? Really? Super confusing. Okay, well, whatever. Let's keep going. Questy, you kind of forgotten how to move Questy. Hold on, let me redo this. Questy. I'll move Questy in the UI. Control, shift, control, left click. Okay. That's not working. Oh, it's just control. Okay, cool. I can work with that. All right, what do I got here? I've got this stuff in Defense of the King. So Dunmore. Ooh, we gotta reset this. That ain't working. Lochmodan. That's where I am. I'm in Loch. Okay. Defense of the King. All right, let's do that, and then we'll run around to the other side of the lake where there's a whole bunch more quests. And I will finish these guys off really fast so that I can hop back onto the other quests. I don't know where those are. Oh wait, that's a board. Wanted quests are boards. A readable board, I believe. There it is. Oh, over there. I see it. Haha. Okay, I found one. Still have several to do. No, not really. Those aren't great. My boots. I'm still wearing. Oh no, I upgraded. Okay. it was sad to leave the Defias set alone once I started getting better gear. It's such a pivotal piece in the life of a young rogue. Collecting all those pieces, even though it's suboptimal, still makes me happy. Okay, here we go. Let's continue. I am swinging, fast traveling. Okay, and just in case you're joining us again, anytime in the next 30 seconds or so, a reminder: I am collecting gold from quests so that I can give it away. I am trying to collect about 100 gold, and then we're gonna do some giveaways to people who are relatively charitable in the game. You know, being kind and considerate players, just people you would want to play with in general. We're going to reinforce that behavior. And if we do come across someone who's struggling to have those behaviors, as many Warcraft players seem to do, if they do, you know, are open to feedback and are willing to kind of change some of their behaviors, I will also. It's been happening with my game a lot. I don't know about anybody else, but I've been getting kicked off. Okay, here we go. Number 2. Oh, okay. That's why I love Mutilate. It's very dependable. More dependable to me than Sinstrike. Lucy, what are you doing here? Oh, you got the little thing going. Okay. Hello, Bone Snapper. Please don't snap my bones. Alright, there we go. Well, the crit value that it inherits from the backstab skills is what does it. It feels so much more reliable at this level because of that. What is that? Oh, hey, little dude. What's going on, man? Yo. Nice guy. Great, you too. Maybe this little guy can be the first person we give a gold away to. Oh, dude, he died. Oh, shit. Okay, well, I'm sorry, little guy. We will need to get you back here. Please come back. Please come back, little guy. Streamed on YouTube to an empty audience. Gold give away. Un poquito. Not really though. Oh, he understands that. Thank you. Extra. Thank you, my teacher. I think that's what I said. I butchered the way you say that, though. That's such an American way to say that. Yeah. I learned a little bit of Spanish in Texas when I worked at a thrift store. I miss those guys a little bit. Alright, let's kill this guy. Yeet. And yeet. I like Mutilate. I know it's 60, but I just like it. You get 2, which is enough. It's enough to start snapping deadly poisons on things and get the ball rolling, and then that puts you at 5 charges. And I find that to be kind of a sweet spot, man. You get me 4 charges in 2 seconds. I am really happy. And then the next roll off can be big, no matter what you want to do with it. So here we go. Yeet. Yeet. Uh-oh. I have yeeted myself out. I didn't have any energy. I need Thistle Tea, man. I need to start grinding Thistle Tea. Okay. Hang on there. Oh. Oh, Spanish is terrible. I need to learn how to spell Spanish. Spanish words better. Spanglish. Okay. Hello. Please. Die. Okay, this guy. Hey, what's up? Stab you a few times. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What is that? Oh, just a shitty orb. Okay. Anything else I need? I need 3 bone snappers. Bone snappers. Before I leave, I need 3 bone snappers. That's a seer. That's a skull thumper. Bone snappers are the ones with the big ass things, right? Yeah. Yeah, I gotta help him do this thing. Let me ask him if he can share it. Is there a shareable quest here that I don't have? Or? Probably not. I think. Oh, yes. Bingo supplies. I'll take bingo supplies, man. Yeah. I'll take bingo. He respawns here. What now? Oh, he knows something. Boxes. Oh yeah, the boxes. Yeah, yeah. Come on. Come on, little guy. I got you, man. I got you, buddy. I'll carry you through this. Ow. I remember doing this at like 13. It was terrible. It was, what is this guy? He is 13. Yeah, yeah. It's terrible at this level. Wait, that's not gonna kill him. Those things are gonna kill him. Come on. Come on. There we go. Really? You sapped me? Stunned me? Okay, here we go. Come on. There we go. Alright. Oh my god, no! I tried, bro. I tried to save you. I tried, my little man. It's okay, buddy. We'll get you there. If only I was a mage. Wouldn't have been a problem. You would have been saved. Or a paladin. Or any class other than a rogue. Yeah. Any class other than a rogue would have been able to save his ass. Okay. Let's see. Oh my god. I'm tired. Sleepy. Okay. The island is clear for your part. There you go. There you go, buddy. Oh. Come on, my guy. This is a chest. There you go. He got it. Oh, this is what I look like to be old and tired. Believe it or not, I'm damn near 40. So, it's not super old, but man, do I feel old. need to apply poisons if I really want to. Well, I just do so much damage right now. That's the leading anyway. I don't need that. I hope he takes that. Please take that if you need it, little guy. I just bought those off the AH real quick. Take it real quick, buddy, if you need it. Please, my friend, please. Okay. Let's do poisons. So that. Oh, there's the tools. Perfect. Oh, Bengal screwdriver. Okay, let me get rid of this. Take that. Okay, cool. I got one. I got that. What's in here? Cold milk. Yep, of course. This is my guild. It's called Rat. Whenever somebody joins, everyone says Rat. Whenever somebody leaves, everyone says Rat. Whenever something good happens, everyone says Rat. It's a weird little guild. I find it awesome. bunch of strange World of Warcraft people. I love it. Okay. Saturday, Monday, lockout open. Okay, recruit. I gotta go sign up for that. Oh yeah, this is Bone Snapper. I need it. I need you back. Thank you. I love that it takes like one mutilate to kill these things. It's just so efficient. I get it. I'm like, 10 levels above them, but it's just feels very efficient. Oh, too much. Thank you. That's it. Neat. What does win V mean? Oh, he meant invite. Pistachio. Okay. Where's the other quest that I need? I need this one. I need the buckets. Oh man, I need all the buckets though. This is gonna suck. I have to give away stuff. Drop shit. What's useless? Nothing. I've kept everything that's somewhat useful. I'm never gonna do cooking, and I'm most certainly not gonna do Murloc fin soup. Okay. Oh, this is sad. Let me make the instant poisons and use up all of the crystal vials. I need to sign up on Discord. I hope my little guy can do this. Ask him. Yeah. You're most welcome, little guy. Love you. Yeah. Yeah, that's a cute little guy. Nice guys. I love nice people in this game. Makes me happy. So few of us left. Okay. Actually, I think there's a reasonable amount of good characters out there. In the Warcraft community. I truly do. I think that a lot of people are lost, and that the just general arena of internet anonymity makes it relatively easy to just do really stupid things, and to slip into behaviors that, um, I don't want to say you wouldn't do in person, but it just makes it so that you're not accountable and don't have to be mature. You can just be silly and stupid, right? Which is kind of internet culture in and of itself these days. So my hope is to continue to, I guess, model, particularly to young men in particular. Not saying young women don't need models, but young men I think are very lost. And I guess those are words that I'm almost parroting from some of the folks and thought leaders that I listen to, but you can see it come out in behaviors today. You know, the desperation for gold and glory and PvP and all this kind of stuff, which is in and itself really, really fun. Not gonna lie. It's just when that becomes the sole method of obtaining self-worth and esteem, something has gone astray. Right? And I'm just as prone to it as the best of us. Right? These games are designed to do that. They're designed to optimize the dopamine loop, if you will, and that's the mechanisms by which we kill things, return on quests, get rewarded. Well, your brain is like, yeah, I did it, right? So that's why you can grind this shit for hours on end. It's because there's a really strong, easy to see dopamine loop. Your brain knows that if it does this, I'm probably going to get this reward. And there's micro rewards along the way, right? So all the wonderful social interaction that you get when you're going through dungeons with people and watching yourself blow some shit up. Finding the green item. It's a tiny hit. Even if you're just going to sell it, it's a tiny hit of, okay, I got some cash or I got something to disenchant. I'm receiving something from my rewards, and then eventually, you run dungeons long enough, you get, the blue you were looking for. You're like, oh shit. It's a big dopamine hit. And they've optimized it. Yeah, that's the whole point. Is they want you engaged with the game. They want it to be truly engaging and rewarding, and you'll hear it plenty of times. I don't want the game to be simplified. Back in my day, we had to grind for this kind of stuff. It's because it hit differently in the dopamine systems. Okay? Games like Diablo 4 will use that as an example. It's a much faster dopamine loop cycle. You can get cool loot really quick. And waiting for the unique to drop that you really want is kind of like the blue item here. But the cycle is much faster. Here, it takes time. There's investment, right? And it's much more geared towards long-term investments in life, right? They mimic long-term investments. Getting to level 60, right? Most people 5 days of playtime, something like that. More long-term investment to finally get the end reward where you can join people in dungeons and start working up to the next tier. Once you get close to pre-raid abyss, people will often take you, on dungeon runnings, the raids, and sometimes that can take months, and in some cases, when the game was first new, it took years, right? So there was an appeal to those longer-term systems of engagement as well, true investment. And this was, why I think it was so popular, particularly in the beginning. It really did replace a lot of the procedural policies and mimicries of the life experience of overcoming challenges, and you invest X amount of time and resources into doing something, and then in return, there's a reasonable guarantee of a nice payout. And this is how video games, work anyways, and how they become addictive. It's because it's a model for, the reward systems of life in general. Right? There's nothing intrinsically wrong with that. But I think as many gamers can, relate to, it's like, man, you can get locked into some shit for hours, right? And you're in a micro flow state, essentially, right? And you don't want to stop. because you've got the system going, and like anything, it can be viewed as an addiction, received as an addiction, right? If it starts taking over things in your life and causing negative consequences, right? Taking precedence over other needs that need to be attended to. Those are just some of the warning signs of addiction, some of the diagnoses. Um, but that's it's all intimately related. And nowadays you have to be much more careful I would say, this is for parents, of connecting your children to electronic devices and games, particularly things that have like a rapid dopamine cycle. So little small games that just have extremely fast turnaround times on finding rewards, and you level up and all that kind of jazz. It really hijacks the kind of natural cycle of explore, solve problem, reward that humans have done for so long. It's also a great mechanism for dealing with generations of young men who don't feel like they have a place, right? It's a shitty solution, but people need community. They need community. They need something that they can feel they can accomplish and work towards. We're little goal setters. Right? And we're going to do that, wherever we can. And if for some reason we really struggle at it at life, we're going to do it here. We're going to do it inside a world where we have more control, right? That's very attractive. You can have some predictability about the rewards, right? If I do this, I know I'm probably going to get this, or I even know I'm going to do this. If I kill these X amount of guys, I'm going to get this. And then, there's relative safety. The floor for failing, if you can't finish the quest, is pretty fucking low. There's not many consequences. So, this becomes a very attractive place to do the things that we used to consider part of life naturally, whether that's work, school, or just tinkering around, mucking around to problem solve. We've kind of abstracted that process and become very good at mimicking the reward system of living life. Hence why video games are so attractive to so many people. I could rant forever, but I have degrees in the social sciences, and I'm also pretty tech aware and savvy. I work in AI and in other technology areas, and so I get to see a lot, and I know a lot of things about that, and so I know I don't know if I want to call it dangerous, but the impact and magnitude of having the knowledge that we have now as human beings about ourselves, in the sense of we know how the brain works, we know all about attention retention, right? Another spin on that could be managing addiction, right? It almost looks like the same fucking thing, right? So how can I get your attention long enough? It's how can I, get you to pay attention to this thing, and you're really looking at the dopamine cycle process. You're looking at all the things that are also intimately related, pathway-wise and neurologically-wise, to addiction. In fact, I've seen interviews with people in industries that claim themselves to have the role of brain hacker. That's the official title of their job. I'm a brain hacker. I optimize the dopamine loop. Can you fucking believe that? I optimize the dopamine loop, right? To keep people, on this product. And so that's what their methods and algorithms are tailored towards. And it's getting more and more good at doing its job. right? So, I mean, think about how often we scroll through YouTube, for instance, right? Nothing against YouTube. I think um, the business model just also has this impact as well, where it's very easy to kind of get lost and you think, okay, what the hell am I doing? Um, the solution to that is individual mindfulness, by the way. So you have to be mindful about what's happening, what are your intentions. So the mechanism that allows us to utilize YouTube responsibly is mindfulness, right? Self-efficacy at its fullest form, where you're truly aware of what you're doing, and your intentions are being executed based on a calm, well-reasoned place, not a anxious, unscripted, kind of unconscious, just scroll, right? And that's how YouTube becomes an effective tool to be used for good, right? Um, and so that's the responsibility of what I think we are at as far as users in the age of AI. The next level up for us to counter those, for a while it would have been, to learn about smoking, you had to learn about the addiction process, learn the impacts. Okay, well, AI, you have to learn how to focus your attention, right? That's how you can use those things. And no, AI is not as bad as like smoking. There's advantages to artificial intelligence. But in order to mitigate the consequences of AI bombardment, into our nervous systems and that intimate relationship of how an algorithm learns about you, you have to be mindful as shit. Okay? You have to make sure that your intentions are not coming from an unconscious place, right? I just kind of blanked out for 3 hours, just mindlessly scrolling. It's 2 a.m. You need to get into your body, calm your nervous system, and have your next plan of action, come from you. So that's kind of my whole take on it is those will be the skills of the future. And those will be the skills for the most successful in the future is managing your attention, mindfulness practices. Okay, God, I have ranted for a long time and I've just been like running around. But apparently it was a necessary rant. I don't even know if anyone's going to see this, but I might edit it so that people can see it. Okay, I will continue the stream back to where we were. I'm going to turn these quests in. Let me make sure I got everything. Oh, I need one more. Where is it? There it is. I need that thing. Leaden vial. I mean, it's crippling poison. I kind of need that, but I don't need it in the immediate moment. I like a silver. That's fine. What am I doing? I'm going back to... So I'm going back this way. And I'm not just going to get rid of everything because I want to get as much money as I can in a short period of time so that I'm not spending, days farming 100 gold. So it's time for me to go back to being mindful and executing my intention, which is to farm for gold so that I can give it away and make a video out of it. I think it'd be cool. Okay, we're going. Interesting. Okay, here we go. Where am I going? What am I doing? There it is. Oh my god, my hair. Okay, hello. Can that go like this way? It can. Oh, much better. I took a look at myself in the webcam. I tabbed out for half a second just to see how I'm doing after my long ass rant. Let me see if my girlfriend's on her way. Holy shit. Kaylee, where are you? Boo? She's about 40 minutes over clock for leaving work. She hasn't texted me. Normally she texts me when she's out. It's usually like a, finally, it's over. Uh, she is working in the field that she loves, or really enjoys. She's a biologist, but she's on her feet a lot right now, and she's been kind of transitioning jobs. So getting used to the lab work all the time again is like, it's a pain in the ass, as it is with any new job. And she also commutes quite a bit. So extreme kudos to my partner and best friend for going through all of that. And I hope that when she gets home tonight, she can just relax. That's my hope. I want her to relax so she can rest. Take a nap. She just doesn't work tomorrow, so she can kind of do those cool things now. Okay, we're going. Here we go. Still going. Still going. Back to across the lake. I bet I can make it. Right? What do you think? That sprint was extremely delayed. Alright, let's go there. Let's hope for the best. I need water. I'm gonna get water. I'll be right back. Okay. Oh. Oh. Lucy. Lucy. Oh. It smells like delicious food in here. Why does it smell like good food in here? I know I came home. What did I do to make the smell of food? I came home at lunch to say hi to you. I don't recall. Okay. Tiny creature, are you okay? Yes. Just hoping for Kaylee. She misses Kaylee. I miss Kaylee too. She might be like sincerely wrapping stuff up at work. Usually she's almost home by now. I'm gonna call her in a second. Okay. Hey bro, give me gold. 13 silver?
Alrighty then.
Oh man, that was rough. Okay. Note to self, that was terrible. 13 silver. I need gold, bro. Speak to chat. Speak to chat is messing me up here a little. What the heck? Phone. Phone. Or headphones. There we go. And I want to speak to chat on. I think the default should be off. I don't think it should be on. It's a huge pain in the ass. And then the timer on them is terrible. It's with the X 3000s and 4000 series from Sony. I think there's a 5000 series maybe. Bro, where are the quests? What is happening?
What can I do for you?
Yeah.
See you soon.
I mean, okay, but isn't there a quest to like just smack those guys, if I remember correctly?
Here there.
Is it over here? I can't even see the quests. I don't know why I'm not seeing the quests on these guys. And that doesn't seem like a questy issue. It seems like a World of Warcraft UI issue. Let me check the questy options. Let me reset questy. Do it. Okay. Oh yeah, I do need to do that though. Okay, that's a big, crazy thing.